Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers and scumbags, and my peeps? What's up, my peeps? Peter Joseph here for a Friday evening video, and you know what that means? It's Friday. You know what that means? Time for another video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Ooh, it's Friday. Got paid 9. Oh yeah, I'm happy tonight, so I'm happy. You can tell. But anyway, thank you all for watching here on the Killer of Demons 669 channel. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph, and I got paid. And maybe later I'll get laid. But I digress. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button, where I get paid and laid in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. On this channel, my other 4 main channels, which are down there. So subscribe to them now. Friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, you need a fucking mental evaluation and a good kick in the ass. Because I'm not gonna friend you if you're fake. If you're fake, you're out of here. You're blocked. If you're real, we'll see. But it is what it is. But friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your motherfucking bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, too bad. If you miss it, you missed it. Then you're gonna have to search my name and my channels to find the latest video. It'll be on my videos section, or my shorts section, or even my live section. And it'll be right there, so you can't miss it. And if it's your first time watching, welcome to the party, pal! I hope you enjoyed the ride. It's very bumpy, very evil, very scary, so strap in, grab a cold one. In this case, we got water today, because it's still hot as balls here in the Northeast. It's cooling down a lot now. It's gonna be cooling down all the way down. It's like tomorrow's gonna be like almost 25 degrees cooler than today. But it's gonna rain like cats and dogs this whole weekend. It sucks. But it is what it is. But sit back, relax, grab a cold one. If you have water, you have beer, wine, sangria, whatever the fuck you're drinking. Have fun. And if you like the content, you want more, hit that bell. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. And also, leave a comment if you feel like it. And share the video with all your friends. Hit that like button and all that good shit. That's it. I talked way more than enough. Alright, so I wanted to do this video last night. I had it all done, but I ran out of time, and it was like 3, 4, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I was really tired. I would have done it earlier, but I had things come up during the night, but anyway, so doing it tonight. I was going to do my triple threat last night, so tonight you get a twofer Friday. So later on, we're going to talk about SmackDown and Rampage right here on the channel. We're going to go live later whenever Rampage goes off the air. We'll go live sometime around 12:15, 12:45, somewhere around that area. So go late night as we always do. And we'll talk about SmackDown and Rampage. And SmackDown's coming your way in 43 minutes. Should be a great show. One of the big things I talked about yesterday, Jey Uso and the Wise Man. My name is Paul Heyman. Going to have a tense segment, tense little situation between them, and Roman's going to have to mop it all up. We got Xavier Woods against Eli Drake. That's not an insult. That, my friends, is a fact of life. We got that. And also, we got the return of Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style. So he's back after 5 months. Makes me happy. It would have made Pat McAfee happy if Rick Boogs was back on SmackDown, but you never know. The draft's coming up, so maybe him and Shinsuke can team up again. But Pat McAfee's not there to dance on Michael Cole's head anymore. Unless he comes back for like a special event like I don't know, maybe he goes to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions, which is now Night of Champions. Is not King and Queen of the Ring anymore. May 27th is now Night of Champions. I did a video on my Peter Gilmore channel yesterday, so check that out. Along with CM Punk coming back supposedly in June. So, AEW, I mean, Jeff Hardy's back, Jay White's back, now Punk is coming back in about a month from now. It's going to be one hot summer for AEW. If they get Punk back, those ratings are going to skyrocket. Back to 900,000 views. Not a million. I doubt they'll get a million now with Punk coming back, but we'll see. We shall see what happens with that. But it should be a good SmackDown Rampage coming your way after the NBA, play-in playoffs or whatever the fuck they're doing tonight. I think it's the play-in games. Like, what is this, the NCAA tournament? Come on now. I hate that stupid play-in thing. And like 10, 12 seeds, and then the top 8 actually get in. Or the top 10 get in now. I don't know. I don't watch basketball that much anymore. I care less. But what I do care about is the New York Rangers! This Sunday, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals in that shithole in Newark, New Jersey, playing those goddamn awful Devils. One of the teams are kind of a little scary about because the Rangers, have handled the Devils pretty well this season, and but they're pesky, like the Icelanders, and they're somehow they got in. I think they played the Bruins. Good night. If they play the Bruins in the first round, good night. In 4 games, Bruins are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's just given. Unless, anything can happen in hockey, so. We'll see what happens with that. So the hockey playoffs begin this weekend. Basketball first round begins this weekend, so Rampage is going to be on delay most of the next month or so. Most of May and maybe early June, depending on how all the series go, how many games. I think the first round's still 5 games, and then the next rounds are 7. So we should get the first round done by next weekend. So I don't think Rampage will be preempted next weekend unless something happens. But tonight it's going to be preempted until whenever the game ends, which could be 10 with the pro show and everything, 10, 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock. So check your local listings. Check TNT between 10 and 11 o'clock, because you never know when it'll be on the air. And all the people that use DVR, you're going to be in trouble. So, but it is what it is. Thankfully, thankfully if I miss most of it, I can watch it on the stream. So it is what it is. And that's that. Alright, I wasted almost 8 minutes of your time. I'm sorry about that. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. That's it. Alright, on this Friday evening for video number 1, right here on the Kill Demons channel, it is time for your late and out-of-date, should have been yesterday, but it's late and out-of-date, Ring of Honor TV review for April the 13th, 2023, from the Ryan Center in Kingston, Rhode Island. Alright, another week of Ring of Honor TV. Pretty good show last night. And as always, our commentary team of Ian Ricka Boring and the Pasta, Caprice Coleman. Alright. I was like, where's Nigel? I think Nigel's just doing like backstage stuff for AEW now. Like usually he'll be on Dynamite, or maybe Rampage, or maybe he'll do an episode of Ring of Honor, especially the pay-per-views now. But maybe they might have put him on Dark and Elevation. I don't know. But at least he's there. That's a good thing. So we move on. Alright, so we're continuing with the road, down the road to whatever the next Ring of Honor show is. Coinciding with AEW stuff as well. So, last night, we had a couple of big matches. We had Claudio Castagnoli against Gran Metalik for the Ring of Honor World title. We had Athena in action in a proving ground match with Ashley D'Ambrosio. So, pretty good stuff. Good matches. Pretty good show. And that's it. Let's get into it. Alright. Not going to go too long, but we got that. Alright. So, we start off with the opening sequence, as all. We are ready to go on Ring of Honor TV for week 2. Well, not week 2. It's really episode number 6. You think about it. I think it's episode 6 or 7. I lost count. I think it's episode 6. But take it for what it's worth. Anyway, so we start off Ring of Honor TV with our first match of the evening. Ari Daivari, former member of the Troop Busters, now he's affiliated with Smart Mark Sterling and the Varsity Athletes, the premier athlete Tony Nese and Josh the Goods Woods. So they all come out and they take on the Funky Chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, and as always we have to pay respect and honor the great man that he is, Jay Briscoe. Reach for the sky, boy. Always gotta pay respects to Jay, a great man, taken from us way too soon. Way too soon. 39 years old, I believe. 38, 39. Shame. Goddamn shame. Sucks, man. And now Mark's doing pretty well for himself as a singles competitor. He's now doing trios matches most of the time, 8-man tag team matches, 10-man tag team matches now. But traditional tag team, no. Out of respect for his brother Jay, he will not do that anymore. So if you want him to become a tag team champion, good luck with that. Good luck with that. He'll only be a 6-man tag team champion. If him and maybe FTR go after the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team belts, or they go after the trios belts on the AEW side. So never know with Mark Briscoe. But still pretty damn good as a singles competitor. We'll move on. Alright, so this match was pretty decent. Back and forth they went. Tony Nese and Josh Woods did get involved, and the referee had a "You're out of here!" kicked them out. But even with Smart Mark Sterling interference as well, Mark gets the win after a roll-up for a near fall, and then Mark gets up, hits Ari with the J-Driller. Boom! 1, 2, 3. Once again, another win for the Funky Chicken. And he did some Red Kung Fu. So, that was pretty nice. Alright, so I gave that match 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, Tony Nese and Josh Woods come back out. They jump Mark from behind. But then FTR, Forever the Revival, the AEW Tag Team Champions, they come out for the save. And pretty much it. So Mark is friends with a lot of good people, if you know what I mean. Not like that, but he's friends with the Lucha Brothers, who are the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, and now he's friends with FTR, and now he got conned into being friends with Jay Lethal and J-E-F-J-A-R-E-T-T, Jeff Jarrett, and Satnam Singh, and the original player from the Himalaya, Sanjay Dutt. So I have to see what happens with all of that, with the world that is Mark Briscoe. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that we get a interview with Eddie Kingston, the man that came this close to beating Claudio at Supercard of Honor for the Ring of Honor title. He tells us that he's suffering from a hernia. That's why he's on the injury list right now. And has been dealing with it since September. Wow. October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months? Eddie, I mean, seriously. Seriously, you should have got that checked out 4 months ago. But, Eddie's a fighter. He wants to fight through pain. Because he can't really feel pain. But he went into Supercard of Honor. He went through that match against Claudio, but it's not making any excuses because he lost. Even though there was a lot of chicanery. And odds are he's going to need surgery. Oh, you should get it now, dude. Because you'll be out for another 5 months. Well, at least a couple months, not 5, but anyway. A lot of that is due to the beating Claudio gave him at Supercard. He's been thinking back to his match with Cody. Another Cody reference. When he gave his heart to AEW in the first place. Then he went home and he thought about it. Now he's going to have to do it again. Eddie is going away for a bit. Eddie going away is pretty good for him. I think he should get the the surgery, get back, and then come back, do the rehab, whatever you got to do to get back into wrestling shape, and then come back and then kick Claudio's ass when you get back. If he still has a belt by then, which he probably will. So he's probably going to be out, I say a couple months, but we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars, and we move on with that. Alright, then we go to your squash match of the night for the women. Lasted 2 goddamn minutes. If you want to go to the bathroom, you can probably do it unless you're taking a mean old shit that might last more than 2 minutes. It might not come out, I don't know. Please come out of my butt. Yeah. But anyway, we had Sky Blue, otherwise known as Cora Jade, taking on Kelly Madan. Damn! Or Maiden. Iron Maiden? No. Good band, by the way. Hopefully going in the Hall of Fame. By the way, watch that video on my Metal Guy channel. My thoughts on the 2023 nominees for induction this year. Iron Maiden, Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, George Michael, Cyndi Lauper, Warren Zevon, Missy Elliott, White Stripes. No. A couple others. But you got to April 28th to vote, ladies and gentlemen, on vote.rockhall.com. So, vote now. Vote every fucking hour. That's what I did. But right now, as of right now, George Michael has the lead. And the top five people will be inducted when the inductions get announced in a couple weeks in May, and then the induction ceremony will be sometime in the fall between September and November. So where, I don't know. Hope it's in New York. I'd like to go to that. I went to one before when Ozzy was inducted. Not the first one. I think the first one was he got in with Black Sabbath. Then the second one I think was a solo. So that's the one I went to. I had to wear like suit and tie and I didn't sit with Ozzy, which would have been what's my son? Peter Gilmore is a son of mine. Sheldon, what is he doing here, Sheldon? I don't know, Ozzy. Eat your carrot cake. Bloody hell. Okay. But yeah, I sat somewhere else, but with good people from Roadrunner. But I digress. But anyway, we move on. But yeah, so vote for the 2023 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Vote for George Michael. Vote for Cyndi Lauper. That's the main two. And vote for Iron Maiden too. So those three, you really need to vote for them. Especially Iron Maiden. But it is what it is, and that's that. Alright, so we had Sky Blue and Kelly Madan, 2-minute suckfest. Cora Jade won. Well, actually, sorry. Sky Blue won with Skyfall in 2 goddamn minutes. Nothing to see here but a squash. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, match number 3, we had Mike Bennett with I'm Matt Taven of the Kingdom, along with the beautiful Maria Kanellis. Bennett still wearing those granny panties. Well, she got a nice butt. Got a big old butt. Lucky you, Mike Bennett. Ugh. I mean, I saw her a few weeks ago when Mike Bennett and Brandon Cutler, that idiot. Well, I should say idiot because he put me on BTE. Thank you, Brandon. You're still an idiot, though, but thank you. You know, I saw her at that indie show. She looked fabulous. Amazing. I said, hey. And I talked to Brandon. I said, Brandon, you gonna do anything with BTE tonight? And I go, I don't know. He tricked me, goddammit. He tricked me, and I didn't notice it until he got the phone up during his match. I was like, he's filming for BTE, I'm on! And he only see me for a blip. But I still made on BTE. You didn't. And I take credit for it. You know, I give all the credit to Brandon in the box, too. So, but anyway, we won't talk about that. But anyway, so he's taking on, Mike Bennett's taking on Darius Martin, since Dante is still nursing that sick, that sick leg injury he had at Supercard. Oh, he's gonna be out like at least a year and a half. Oh, jeez. His leg went turn around and don't want to even think about looking at it again. Nasty shit. But anyway, pretty decent match. Matt Taven did get involved a little bit with distraction, but in the end, they go to the outside. Darius manages to get up from a clothesline through the ropes. They go back in. Darius hits a standing Spanish fly. You do know my mentor Joel Maxwell knows that move. I can't do it because I can't flip. Well, I can flip, but I can't flip like that. But I flip out. That's what I do. But anyway, so Darius gets a near fall on a Spanish fly, but Matt Taven comes in and beats down Darius, causing a disqualification. Oh, look, a disqualification, not an AEW. So, just under 5 minutes for the match, and Darius gets the win via DQ, and the match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, 2-on-1 beatdown, and then Action Andretti comes out for the save. Well, he's a high flyer, why not? You know, Darius and Dante are high flyers, so why not put in Action Andretti? Why not? So I'll probably get a tag team match out of this next week on the program. And we move on with that. Alright, match number 4. Pretty decent match here, another 5-minute match. We had Hot Sauce Tracy Williams taking on this guy, Wheeler Yuta. You know, Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that pays for free water. No, that doesn't sound right, because you do pay for water. No, Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that uses a cup to get the water out of the well. The water well, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. That's the type of guy Wheeler Yuta is. He's the type of guy that's so fucking cheap. Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that when he takes his girlfriend out on a date, he doesn't use a debit card. He doesn't use a credit card. He uses money, but he uses singles. That's the type of guy he is. He's a cheap fuck. Not like Alfred. Sorry, Alfred, I'm just kidding. Don't tell him. Because then East will get mad at me. But I digress. Anyway, so Wheeler Yuta taking on Tracy Hot Sauce Williams. Pretty technical match. Shocking. But it was a pretty good match. Getting to the end, get a crossface by Wheeler Yuta. Still doesn't work as by Hot Sauce. Yuta gets back up with an angle slam. Then he locks in the Dragon Sleeper with Tracy Williams' arms tied behind his back. Ooh, that's nasty. And I don't know how he taps like. So Wheeler Yuta gets the win in over 5 minutes, and the match really didn't give 2 shits about. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars for that, and another win for the Blackpool Cuck Club. And we will move on with that. Okay. Got a little more ways to go, almost done. Alright, then we go to the back where you have Darius Martin, who just came off that DQ win against the Kingdom, and he's glad he has a friend in Action Andretti. You have a friend in me. Thank you for being my friend. Big ups to Betty White, by the way. Legend, she is. So, Darius is happy that Action Andretti saved him, and, you know, Action Andretti's like, well, I know how to deal with numbers. Okay. So, they challenge the Kingdom to a tag team match next week. So I told you it was going to be happening next week. Smart. So we got that. So I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we get to our next match, tag team match. We had the Workhorsemen, J.D. Drake and Anthony Henry taking on the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, Katsuyori Shibata! Ah, yes, and another person from New Japan Strong, really, Alex Coughlin. This was a banger of a match. Pretty damn good match. I just love seeing Shibata, you know, back to doing what he does when he was a lethal freaking killing machine in Japan before the, you know, the brain injury and everything, but which kind of put him on the shelf. You didn't think he was going to wrestle again, and now he's back to wrestling limited basis, which I think is okay. But he is back to being the Katsuyori Shibata that was junior heavyweight champion for a while. He is a killing machine right now. But him and Coughlin, good tag team. And they beat the Workhorsemen as Coughlin takes J.D. Drake to the outside. And then Shibata hits the penalty kick, and it was good. On Anthony Henry, 1, 2, 3, in an under 9-minute match. Pretty damn good match. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Alex Coughlin challenges Shibata for a Ring of Honor Pure title match. Interesting. I'd like to see that. When? I don't know when it's going to happen. Maybe next week, maybe in a couple weeks. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, after that, we get to another squash match for the women. This time under 2 minutes. So if you want to go back to the bathroom again, you could probably go and come back. And the match would have been over. But anyway, we had the dancing queen herself, Widow Nightingale, taking on, you're going to love this name, Little Mean Kathleen. She's a Spitfire. We're nothing to see here. Willow wins with the Stampede. And that's a new move. Is that the Pounce? I don't know if that's the name of the new her Pounce move. The Pounce! Period. And we're just going to call it the Stampede. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, Willow gets another win. And, yeah. Little Mean Kathleen is like a little tiny Corey J looking like girl, almost. That type of girl that's really skinny. Just throw her in. I'd never seen her before, except for last night. I'm like, who is this? Nice name, but who are you? Who? Who? Anyway, I'm not going to talk like an owl. But yeah, Little Mean Kathleen. Coming to an indie bingo hall near you. Go support her, I guess. But anyway, gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Willow gets the win. That's pretty much it. Let me move on. Alright, then we go to our next match. Stu Grayson of the Dark Order, along with his Super Smash Brother partner, Evil Uno. He takes on the premier athlete, Tony Nese, who we saw earlier in the night, beating the crap, well, trying to beat the crap out of Mark Briscoe, and then FTR came out to beat them up. And then we probably get a 6-man tag team match coming up out of that pretty soon. We don't know when. But anyway, this was a pretty decent match. Back and forth they went. Smart Mark Sterling at ringside, causing distractions as always. But in the end, Stu Grayson gets the win. Actually, take that back. Tony Nese gets the win after Grayson. Actually, a fireman's carry spun into a face plant by Grayson gets a near fall. Tony sends him face first into the turnbuckle. Ow. To get back up, and a Pele kick rocks Tony Nese, setting up Nightfall. Actually, Stu Grayson. I wrote my notes wrong. I apologize. I thought when I watched it, Tony Nese won, so I put Tony Nese wins. But anyway, Stu Grayson wins with Nightfall on Tony Nese. 1, 2, 3, over 7-minute match. Was okay. 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, the Righteous come out. Vincent and Dutch. They come out for a big stare down with the Dark Order. Well, really just Stu Grayson. You don't give 2 shits about Evil Uno. So it looks like maybe Stu Grayson might turn on the Dark Order and join up with the Righteous. I mean, really, the Dark Order are going nowhere anyway. So who needs less members? They don't have any members to begin with. All you have is Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, and the Beaver Boys of Johnny Hungy, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds. That's it. It's 4 people. It's going to be 3 people. So they can go for the trio titles, I guess, now. And then pretty soon, by Dark Order, unless they get a new member. Who? I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, Colt Cabana's going to come back. Yeah, sure. Nothing wrong with Colt Cabana, but, you know. What did he actually do? He didn't really do much in Dark Order. Not much. He was just on BTE a lot, trying to be funny. It is what it is. Alright, so let's see what happens with that. Well, actually, we do see, after the break, the Righteous say the Dark Order is about power. What? But now it's like a shell of itself. That's true. Vincent says, I have the keys to your freedom there, Stu Grayson. There you go. I'm telling you. The Dark Order are going to be no more pretty damn soon. That Stu Grayson's going to turn on his former partner, former tag team champion with the Super Smash Brothers in Evil Uno, and that's it. So we'll see what happens with that. So I gave the follow-up segment 3 out of 5 stars. And move on. All right, we're gonna go quickly here. Next match, proving ground match. We had Ashley DM Boise or DM Bose against Athena, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion. If Ashley were to go to time limit, she gets a Ring of Honor Women's title match, or if she won, she gets a title match herself. But if she doesn't, goodbye. Kind of back and forth match. I mean, Ashley did all she could to really challenge Athena, but in the end, Athena with the running shotgun knees into the steps on the outside. Ow! Go back in. Athena hits the O-face, or otherwise on the Eclipse. 1, 2, 3. She gets the win, and I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. After the match, Athena throws Ashley to the floor, and then after the break, Ashley is not happy with that, with a lack of honor, so Athena jumps her again, beats the fuck out of her, and Athena's like, I want some better competition. And then, well, we get a belt shot to the face of Ashley D'Ambosi. So honorable you are, Athena. So who takes the title from her? I don't know at this point. I don't know. But anyway, we get to your main event of the evening for the Ring of Honor title. Going really quickly here. Claudio Castagnoli taking on Gran Metalik. Pretty decent match. But Claudio retains the title in just under 12 minutes with the neutralizer after hitting a tiger uppercut. Sick finish there. So, once again, Claudio gets the win, retains the Ring of Honor title, and we'll see where Claudio goes in the next couple weeks. Because he's got the Ring of Honor title to worry about, and he's got, everything with the Elite and Hangman Adam Page to worry about, with the Blackpool Cut Club and the Elite, which is going to lead to Blood and Guts pretty soon. We got all that, so he's got a lot on his plate, Mr. Claudio Castagnoli. But we got that. He's good, but he wins again. That's all that matters. All right, that's it. I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars, but overall, Ring of Honor TV, pretty solid show. I gave it 6.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys think of the show down below in the comments section. And that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go watch some SmackDown and talk to some good peeps. And that's all I got to say about that. So I'll be back later tonight with SmackDown and Rampage review right here on the channel. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back later. But for now, I'm Peter Gilmore saying, peace out, rock on and rock hard with your cock out. And if you're not down with that, you can kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney. And I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Until next time. Peace.